Good morning and welcome to the ADS Securities Markets Update. We'll start our video today with a look at the major development in the US that were released yesterday. The US GDP figures came in ahead of expectation with a 4% growth, with expectation of growth of 3% predicted. The numbers showed that healthcare, fixed investment inventories and trade leading the economy. However, the Commerce Department has stated that the GDP components are incomplete, with trade and inventories being estimated. So although the figures are good news, they are being greeted with caution as they are certain to be revised. Looking deeper into the numbers, the estimated inventories and trade data added more than 2% to the GDP. Excluding both, the GDP may end up below 2%. Therefore, we are looking for another significant down revision on the 28th of August. On the other hand, the private sector added 218,000 new jobs in July, while comparing to 281,000 in June, while it had been anticipated to add more than 230 new jobs. Finally, the Federal Reserve continued with the reducing the tapering to buy $10 billion in asset purchases, which makes the QE down to $25 billion monthly. However, the Fed showed a balanced statement, while everyone thought that the Federal Reserve would show more positive statement, which led the US dollar to ease back some of its gains, but remained the best performance for the day. As for the Asian session today, Australia's building approvals fell more than expected, declining by 5% in June comparing to a rise of 10.3% in May, while it had been anticipated to decline by only 1%. In Japan, housing start also fell sharply, but less than expected, declining by 9.5% in June comparing to a decline of 15% in May, while it had been anticipated also to decline by 11.2%, and this is the fourth monthly decline in a row. Going forward to the European session today, there are a collection of economic releases from Germany, France, Italy and the Eurozone, which are likely to have a notable impact on the markets. Beginning with Germany, retail sales is expected to rise by 1.1% in June after 3 months of consecutive declines. In the Eurozone, flash CPI estimates will be released, and the estimates points to a stabilization at 0.5%. Furthermore, we will be waiting for the jobs data from Germany, Italy and the Eurozone. German unemployment change set to decline by 5,000, which would be the first decline in 2 months. In Italy and the Eurozone, the unemployment rates are expected to remain stable at 12.6% and 11.6% respectively. As for the US session today, Canada's monthly GDP is expected to post a growth of 0.5% in May after a growth of 0.3% in April. And in the US, the jobless claims is anticipated to rise to 303,000 last week, up from 284,000 the week before. And finally, Chicago PMI is expected to rise further to 63.2 in July, up from 63.2 in June. Despite these economic releases today, the impact is likely to be short-lived, as all eyes now are shifted to the US jobs report, which will be released later tomorrow. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, to get the latest economic releases, reports and analysis. Thank you for watching and have a good day.